long, and I'm not going to go into a lot of depth about what oils are, as well as about why doTERRA, mostly because I did it last night. And if you have any questions about that, send me, last night's thing, write down last night in your comments, and I will go ahead and put the link to last night's video with much more in depth about what it is. So, but anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. If you're there, oh, thank you for saying hi. It's good to see you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm starting my PowerPoint on my Zoom call. So if you have someone that's not on Facebook and you want to share it with them, in the event of this page, it also has like their a link. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to be talking about are the top 13 oils. That's a little unusual. We always talk about the top 10 oils when we come to oil. We have a class. Those are the 10 oils that are going to transform most homes for their health and wellness. But there's a couple other oils that are really great for mood management and support. They're in the top 13. So I want to kind of go over them a little quickly. So for Facebook, this time I am going to show you my PowerPoint. I'm going to turn the screen around and I'm going to hold my camera right here so that you can see this too. Anyone who's online, can you guys comment? Can you see my screen okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So these are the oils in the top 13, and I'm going to kind of go over a little bit about it. First, these oils can be used 3 different ways. Aromatic means just smell it. You can put it in your in a diffuser, which is what's pictured there. It's a water-based diffuser to get the oils into the air so you can breathe it in. Topical usage, as well as internal usage. And just to let you know, for everyone who is on our team, you will get a copy of this ebook. Just request it if you'd like, if you don't have it already. And so you can read this in more depth later. Now, one thing that this does talk about is safety. So there are different ways of using oils, and it will tell you aromatic, topical, or internal, and different ways that you can use it. It's written on the bottle or in the catalog. But I just want to show you there's different ways of diluting it for children and some safety information in here. But let's go ahead and just get started with the oils. The first oil in your kit is called Aroma Touch. So Aroma Touch is the massage blend. So you might think, okay, well, I don't go to get massages, but here's the thing. It's called a massage blend, but I consider it Deep Blue, which is our oil for discomfort and of any kind, whether menstrual cramps, very, very bad head tension, muscle aches, or any other types of pain in your body, you're going to use Deep Blue. Aroma Touch is like it's Deep Blue's little cousin. Okay, twice removed. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's actually really, really good. We love it. It is a beautiful blend with grapefruit and cypress, and it's a wonderful smell, and peppermint. And it's wonderful for aches and pains. Really gentle. I like it for also children. Here's some ways you can use it. You can just put it on your shoulders, to neck and shoulders, to promote feelings of relaxation and lessen tension. I love it. Mixed with a little shampoo, so it's emulsified, and put in my bath water with some Epsom salts. And that magnesium from the Epsom salts helps relax my body, as well as helping me get ready for sleep. And it's a wonderful way if you have aches and pains. You can diffuse it. I found, honestly, when I've had a little bit of congestion in my nose, by diffusing that, I didn't have any, okay, not that I say I snore, but my husband noticed that I didn't have that problem when I diffused Aroma Touch. So that's a little side notion, a little thing you can do. Growing pains, respiratory support, lots of great things here. The next oil in your kit that we never talk about much is Balance, but it is the grounding blend. So Balance and the grounding blend are with a lot of tree oils. So we're talking frankincense and such. And so it's very calming, and it's wonderful for a grounding experience. You can just put a drop in your palm. It's also already diluted with coconut oil. This book is coming from somebody else, so I was talking a little bit about different things I didn't realize about the chakra thing. Anyway, I didn't write this book, but anyway, the idea is it's very calming. So it's not like a put you in a trance. It just has a lot of tree oils that are very calming to our emotions, and it's lovely. So you just put it on the bottoms of your feet. You can go ahead and inhale it. Mix it with some citrus oils, and it got me over the Bay Bridge. We live by a very high Bay Bridge, and I do not like driving it. And so I mixed Balance with Citrus Bliss, or if you don't have that, Wild Orange. Balance and Wild Orange, and it's called Monster Juice, and it's amazing for calming anxious feelings as well as incredible stress. Balance actually blends well with lavender or serenity, and that's called Liquid Calm. So those are 2 oils, Balance and lavender or serenity. I'll talk about that later. But you are going to want Balance. Wonderful every day on the bottoms of our feet, rubbing it in. It helps with our blood flow to our feet. It's wonderful for every person to use. Okay, so the next oil in your kit is Breathe. So Breathe is really just when you need to breathe, you're going to use Breathe. I put a drop in my palms and I'll breathe it in. They have it as a breathe drops, like a throat drops. I love that, as well as a stick, like a push-up stick. And I kept that in my purse when I had some bad respiratory issues a couple years ago and I need my inhaler. And sometimes before the inhaler could even work, I would use it. Then I would rub the Breathe all over or use the Breathe oil, and it would just help me to open my airways and relax. And then the medicine could kick in when I had a really bad case of many years ago of respiratory. I used to have it every year, and that was the last time I've actually ever had something that bad, and that was like 3 years ago. And I usually get respiratory issues every year. So this is wonderful, and a cup of hot water, not to breathe, to just breathe it in. Maybe a towel over your head. It's a wonderful and lovely oil. Okay, Deep Blue. This is the oil I said was like the one for all things discomfort, but you can use it before and after exercise. Also, you can mix with unscented hand lotion. doTERRA sells that too. I love it. And you can apply it all over your muscles. We used it in the middle of the night when my daughter had a Charlie horse, and I rubbed it in, and within a couple of minutes, it could just calmed and relaxed her tissues. It's wonderful for Christine. One of our people on our call has asked about severe head tension. And right here, you can just do 1 drop diluted with coconut oil. That's FCO, fractionated coconut oil, on your temples to help manage a really bad head tension. Also for, I mentioned menstrual cycles, and you can mix with Aroma Touch and lavender for growing pains too. You also use it for going, if you go to an amusement park, you're on your feet all day, this is what you're going to use before and after. So it's a great thing. So wonderful. Okay, the next oil in your kit is one of my favorite. It is one of those oils that you just can't believe works so well. Oh, you don't go, okay, someone just commented they don't, on Facebook, they don't go a day without using Breathe, and she diffuses it. It's a great oil in your diffuser. Breathe is also wonderful with lavender at night and serenity, as well as On Guard. They smell delicious. So, and they're all immune supporting and restful. So it's a great thing at night. Thank you very much for calling. Oh, someone else's balance helps keep them calm. Thank you for all the feedback. I love it. Okay, great. Keep talking. Keep talking to me. So if you're on Facebook, go ahead and comment how you use the oils. And on Zoom, go ahead and use the chat if you'd like to share something. I may not see it till the end though, because I'm the only one running this pony show. So, all right, Digestin. Again, my favorite oil. I talked about it last night for my daughter with type 1 diabetes. So you can watch last night's video about that. But it is wonderful from discomfort from here to down here, each side, all the way. You could just rub topically right over the area of discomfort of the upper GI, middle or lower. Just 1 drop diluted is great, especially for children. You definitely want to dilute, or if you have sensitive skin. We have sensitive skin, but my adult children keep it in a bathroom, and they just put a drop in their belly button because they don't want to smell. They don't want it on their fingers or whatever, and I think that's fine, but they love it. They actually love it. So I really highly recommend it. It also is wonderful for diluting and massaging on areas where you need to break up old, like mucus, or a little bit on your nose. I talked about over your nose, wherever you have congestion, and then put some coconut oil or lotion or moisturizer, because that peppermint's a little cooling. Amazing, dries up that mucus. So it is a great thing. You just put it, all you do is you can, if you eat too much pizza, holiday foods, put a drop under your tongue, or on the label, it tells you exactly how to use it, drop on your belly, and you are gonna feel like, what is this amazingness? It's amazing. So you'll love that one. I can't wait to hear your stories about Digestin. Now, frankincense is the king of all oils. And as we're coming into Christmas, and we know, we've heard, baby Jesus was given frankincense, myrrh, and gold. And so frankincense has amazing benefits that I did not know about until I looked into the chemistry. I won't get into the chemistry now, but if you want to know more about the chemistry in the Facebook group, go ahead and type chemistry, and I'll put the link for the ebook under your comment if you want to know, right, chemistry. Okay, so this is what you're going to use for an immune boost or for any kind of skin discomfort. There's going to be 2 recipes that are in this ebook for immune support and the owie sprays. You'll have access to those recipes. But you're going to put it over your heart for emotional support. So someone who is asking for mood, frankincense is one of those amazing oils that is very natural, has natural anti-inflammatory properties, and it's very wonderful and supportive to inflammation in any way in our body. So and it supports healthy cell production. And so when in doubt, get your frankincense out. So you can add it to any oil, and it just helps the chemistry of your rollerball blend because it's so diverse chemistry. So it's wonderful for stress and anxious feelings. Under the tongue to help with a dull headache that keeps going on and on. Put it with breathe for the respiratory. Wonderful for anything on your skin or old, supporting cell turnover, good cell health in general all over your body. So here's how I use frankincense. 1 drop under my tongue twice a day, if I remember, sometimes just once a day. I also will put it in a veggie capsule. It is safe to take internally, which we didn't go into depth about. Watch yesterday's video or ask a question if you want to know why, but that I find very supportive. It has the molecules cross our barrier called a blood-brain barrier. You can Google that later, blood-brain barrier, and the molecules, and it's very supportive to our brain, in that way too, and our emotions. So there's a lot of good ways about it. I didn't go into much depth, but just know it helps you with head tension also. Someone had asked about that, as well as anyone with skin issues. So we had someone on the call who was interested in coming. She may not be here. I'm not sure if she's here. And she says that she has a lot of issues with bug bite scars or bug bite marks on her legs. So I'm going to recommend frankincense for helping to help with that skin, to help that heal up. Okay, lavender. Now this is the other thing. Now I'm talking about bug bite. This is your oil for all things calming. So you're going to use it for calming the bug bite itches, for anything calming to the skin, slight burns in the kitchen, your skin gets hot. For anything like that, you're going to use lavender. A redness in your face or redness on your skin, whether it's some things that are with children or dry skin, you're going to use lavender. It really helps for allergy season too. I had used 1 drop under my tongue every 15 minutes and during an attack of the pollen season or when I'm around cats, and it will nip it in like two drops, spread out about 15 minutes. I can last for another couple hours at someone's home with a cat. It's crazy. But we use lavender, lemon, and peppermint together for our seasonal blend. So that's something you can ask. If you have things that you want to know about that, let me know. Okay, so now let's keep moving. Lemon. Lemon is all things cleansing. Naturally boosts our immune system, uplifting for focus if you inhale it. Cleans all the things, cleans your body. So it's very natural detoxifier. Just 1 drop in a glass of water is amazing. You can add even a drop. This is edible oil. You cannot do this with other things, other companies. And so if you can see barely, if I on our PowerPoint here, you may not see, but you can actually see essential oil supplement right there. So underneath that is a supplement label. And so that's going to be very helpful for you to know when can I take it internally. You just read the label. The label will tell you exactly how to use it and all the safety advice. I always recommend read the label. But with this one, I love adding it to hummus or to a soup, like a chicken noodle soup. I'll have 1 drop of lemon. It's delightful. I also love ginger oil. Amazing for all kinds of food-related issues too. It's lovely. But you're going to use lemon when you have any kind of mucus issues. You can apply topically at the back of the neck or the front of the neck and dilute it. You're going to also put it in warm water, maybe with some honey to emulsify it. Clears up that mucus. I've never tried it on silver tarnish. This is new to me. Has anyone done that before? Tell me if that works for you. But yes, did someone say something? Okay, well, yes, please let me know if you use lemon for that. I get Sharpie off of the markers, off of everything with this. With kids, you gotta have lemon. Pancake syrup that dries on, you need lemon. Okay, Melaleuca. So tell me on Facebook how you use Melaleuca, also called tea tree oil. So you're going to think all things first aid when it comes to Melaleuca. I love that expression. So it helps with healthy scalp if you have some flaky skin, or even if your children bring home preventatively, you can add some Melaleuca to their shampoo. 10 drops, depends on the size of the bottle, 5 to 10 drops in the bottle, and you can shake it up and add it to shampoo for preventatively for those little things that crawl in their hair. But you also can use it more concentrated, still diluted on their scalp with lavender. It's proven to be very effective in a double-blind, placebo-controlled study against getting rid of those things. So anything with blemishes, anything you need to open up your skin, you're going to use that. Toenail. Now, toenail health, you're going to use tea tree or Melaleuca. Now, if you have kids or you have swimmers issues with water in your ear, you can put a drop of Melaleuca on a cotton ball, just 1 drop, turn it around and put it in your ear. It will not drip in your ear. We never put oils in the ear, okay? But the cotton ball is very dry, and it's just putting it in there, and then rubbing Melaleuca on the outside and down your eustachian tubes. With lavender, amazing. You do that a few times, and we've avoided some middle of the night trips, running out to the place to get checked out. Within a couple hours, they're fine. I cannot say that I make claims or anything. I'm just letting you know that it's very helpful to many people to spend, what, 7 cents a drop on something that can help your child feel better right at your own home from your own bathroom cabinet. This is an unbelievable, empowering experience as a mom. I will just tell you the truth. Love it also in mixed in our blend for immune support. You're always going to use Melaleuca. Okay. On Guard, immune support all the way, protective blend, all kinds of things. I'm just going to pull out a couple ones. You can make a hand cleanser. You can put it in a spray bottle to help clean your surfaces. You can put it in a diffuser like I have here, and you can actually have it mixed with water, and it's floating up and into the air and landing on the surfaces. It is a warm oil, so you definitely want to dilute it, especially putting it on sensitive areas like your neck, face, wrist, inner arm. So bottoms of your feet are great for kids. Dilute it along the spine every day. Tie your habit of your On Guard habit, your oils habit, to something you're already doing. So keep a roller ball of this near your breakfast table. A roller ball is just an empty roller ball that you can get from doTERRA, filled with several drops of oil. We have the chart in this book. You fill it with coconut oil, and then you keep it right by your breakfast table, and you go up and down the spine of each child and massage it in as they're eating breakfast. Keep it simple, or do it for yourself. Keep it by your toothbrush and apply it, or put On Guard straight on the bottoms of your feet, 1 drop, and rub your feet together before you put your shoes on. That's how you stay well. So my friend here, Christina, can I unmute you? Are you able? I'm going to unmute you, Christina, and I would love for you to share how you have been staying healthy using On Guard. She just told me this. Go ahead, Christina. I'm going to unmute you. Oh, I can't unmute you. Well, since I can't unmute her, I'm just going to tell you what she said.
Here, I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead,
Can you
Christina.
hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Thank you.
I drink a couple drops every day in a big glass of water. And that's it. And actually now I've started adding lemon to that water too.
Yes.
And I love it. It's like I crave it in the morning. And it's great. A couple times since I've started doing it, I've started to get sick, and I used to get like practically pneumonia every year. And I haven't had that since I started doing it.
Wow.
So it's really what convinced me that essential oils really work.
Yes, thank you, Christina. And since she told me that a few months ago, I have like a large glass or stainless steel water bottle thing with a straw, and I'll put 1 or 2 drops of that. It's huge, like 16 to 24 ounces, and I'll just drink that throughout the day when I feel an illness. I'm not sure. I think I might be getting something, and that has really helped. Now, I do sometimes, if I feel like I'm actually going to come up with something, I'm going to tell you my little secret trick, okay? So you have 2 ways of doing it. You put a drop of On Guard on your thumb, you rub the roof of your mouth, and so it's not touching your tongue or anything sensitive, and you're going to gargle with it and swallow. If you want to spit it out, go ahead, and that's what I did at first, but put lip balm on it because your lips are extra sensitive, or coconut oil before you spit it out. You'll just thank me later for that one. But anyway, you're going to want that one. And if I do that at the first sign of not feeling my best, and I maybe repeat it maybe a few hours later, I can mostly kick that out really quickly. I also run in our diffuser before and after being with friends or play dates or the mall. Put a drop in your palm and breathe it in. So essential oils are volatile, they're flashing off, and so they're breathing it in, it's going into your nasal passages. So that's where a lot of our viruses and things come into our bodies through our nose. So go ahead and breathe it in before you go on an airplane. It's wonderful. I just had to take a little extra time. On Guard, I'm not going to talk much about, but just know that it is amazing for discomfort, diluted in your body for discomfort, taken internally in a veggie capsule with frankincense for body discomfort or pain. For Christina, you mentioned your husband. This is what you would use with frankincense from the basic kit. There's other oils, but this is very helpful for discomfort. Well, it's great for immune support. So that's what it's known as, nature's quote unquote, I'm not saying it, nature's antibiotic. So Purdue Chicken Farm, they're using oregano with their chickens because they're moving away from antibiotics. So oregano is what you want in your house just when you need it. Lots of information on how to use it. It's very hot oil. All the details are in this ebook. Peppermint, all things respiratory, cleansing, cools the body, amazing for focus. So there's a study that says by inhaling it, children were able to increase their math scores, but just by diffusing peppermint in the test room. That was one of the things that we read about. And also it just helps with cognitive function and memory recall. So diffusing peppermint as well as rosemary, if you're looking for another oil, rosemary is actually been well studied for that too. But peppermint is a wonderful oil from the top 13. All right, wild orange. This doesn't come in the basic kits, but you all should have it. It is all things invigorating. It is lovely in your water. It is delightful. You could add it with chocolate, melt some chocolate chips. You can use it with peppermint too, or even a little cinnamon or too. But you melt chocolate chips in the microwave. Now you're all going to hate me because I'm like going to ruin all your whatever, your plans. But put a drop of wild orange in, maybe a cup of chocolate, or you're using less chocolate, just use a toothpick of wild orange in there and see if you like it first. Melt up the chocolate first, mix it in, and then you can make drop it onto wax paper and make some candies that way. Put it in the freezer. It's yummy, amazing. It's great to give as gifts. We love it. So it's wonderful for uplifting your mood. Mix it with balance. Mix it with On Guard. It's already in On Guard. It's delightful smell. When you smell it, it just, try to think angry thoughts and smell wild orange. Okay, I double dog dare you. Think a bad, mean thought and smell wild orange and see what happens. It's hard. It's hard. It's a happy little oil. All right. So when you get started with our team, you get access to lots of good things. For instance, this is a top 13 for rollerball blends. And it tells you for adults, and then you would look at the kids. There's also a kids version too, using just those top 13 oils. Then how to use spray bottles too. There's some great ideas of how to do that. And we have the owie spray that's mentioned here too. And look, frankincense and myrrh are wonderful for skin healing and as well as cellular health. Lots of good things, studies on that. So it's amazing that that was, when I learned about what myrrh was done in older cultures and biblical times, and cinnamon and cassia, it's just amazing how these chemical compounds were already there right from the beginning. So if you want to use diffuser blends with these top oils, these are great ideas. So those are the things about doTERRA. Now we do have an optional rewards program. When you get started, I'm not going to go into that now, but just know that you can get a free oil of the month, free shipping back, and you can buy whatever you want and change it every single month. But when you join our community, you get our Facebook group. It's called Special Oil Society. You have amazing community. You post a question there, they get answered. We also have a sister group that has a ton of good, great information. It's called It's Essential Oil Frenzy. So if you're one of our customers and you're not in both of those groups, let me know, comment below, because you've got to be in these groups. The other group is amazing because it's there's aromatherapists and medical professionals, and they all pipe up and they give great advice. So I love that group too. So, all right. So now there's also things you need to do. You need to get educated with our groups, but doTERRA has amazing websites also, so you can stay educated. They also have ebooks right on their website, doterra.com ebooks. You could just Google that for how to use it for children, focus, motivation, aches and pains, or athletes, beginner use, so many good things. And in this ebook, I'll show you how to get, where to go, and it has some clickable links on how to get some things, and then a live guide, how do you use your oils for wellness. So that's, I think, hopefully that's helpful to you. And I'm going to show you, if you're new, I'm going to go over really quickly how to get these oils. I hope this is the right thing. Oh, one thing I did not go over is our my favorite product, and it's the foundation of wellness. And I see people who I know, hi Chris, I know you love Lifelong Vitality. If anyone is using Lifelong Vitality and loves it, will you please either say something on Facebook or unmute yourself? But I love this. So this is what you're going to use for joint health, immune system. So as we're looking into winter issues, if you start to feel under the weather, you're going to take an extra dose of Lifelong Vitality. I found if I do that, as well as drinking, like Christina says, On Guard in my water, and a couple other little tricks I mentioned, you're going to feel so much better. My mood and my emotions have been supported in a great way with this. Aches and discomfort, heart health, healthy skin, they all come from food. They're not synthetic vitamins. And there's a vitamin mineral, your VMZ, XE Omega, and the Alpha CRS. That's your cellular vitality complex. And one of our doctors at University of Maryland, I had him look at all these vitamins, and he was very impressed with the Alpha CRS, that it had frankincense resin in it. So if I want you to Google frankincense resin and some other issues that are very, very bad in the world out there that people get. It's amazing, some great research. If you need me to tell you directly, just message me, I'll tell you. But that's really wonderful, and that's in there, as well as all whole food supplements. So your body knows what to do with it. It doesn't excrete it, it uses everything, and it's amazing. So that's what a lot of people turn to in doTERRA. The next thing I want to show you is the way you can get it. So if you are new and you don't have doTERRA, or you want to share this video with a friend, I'm going to tell you why you want to, whoops, oh, sorry. Oh gosh, okay, well, that's funny. Okay, I guess when you go live, that could happen. So there are two ways of getting it. The Home Essentials Kit has the top 10 oils. It does not have Balance, Wild Orange, or Aroma Touch, but that's something you can get for free next month, and I'll tell you how. Family Essentials Kit has the top 10 oils, but they're smaller bottles, okay, and it's $150. The Home Essential Kit's the same top 10 oils, but it's $275 with a diffuser. And they both come with a 1-year wholesale membership so that you can buy oils at the same discount I have. You can even get it cheaper than wholesale. That's the loyalty rewards program, because you get free points back on everything. I get 30% back on everything I buy. Lovely. Anywho, these two kits are wonderful. So I wouldn't choose the big bottle kit with a diffuser or small bottle kit. And I have one more kit to show you. This is the other thing that I recommend also, especially, whoops, not this one. I don't know if I have it here handy. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it around. I'm sorry. Can you all see me online? Can you see that I'm switching PowerPoints? I don't know if you guys can see that. No, I guess I don't have it. There's another kit called the Aroma Touch Kit. So the Aroma Touch Kit has 2 oils for discomfort, Aroma Touch Deep Blue, 2 oils for immune, Melaleuca, and On Guard. Does not have frankincense, unfortunately. 2 oils for mood, Balance and Lavender, as well as rest and sleep. 2 oils for like uplifting support, focus, overall health, wellness, discomfort, which would be Wild Orange and Peppermint. And it comes with this diffuser, and it comes with a bottle of coconut oil, and it's $150. It's a great kit, and I highly recommend it. If you get started with any kit with doTERRA this month, you get $50. $50 to spend next month. You don't have to do any rewards program. It's automatically middle of December, you get $50 in your wholesale account to spend it any way you want. And I would recommend getting Balance and Wild Orange and then we can talk about something else. But on our team, we also have a special offer that you are also gonna be able to get a free bottle of Copaiba. So Christina, you were asking about different oils for discomfort, for head tension, muscle tension, and it is actually going to be Copaiba, and it's going to be amazing. A drop under your tongue, applied topically, any kind of nervous system support, mood support. That's how I find it very helpful. But if I have a back spasm, I'll go ahead and flub that on there or take it internally, and it's amazing. So they now have Copaiba in little soft gels, but we're offering the oil, and you could put it in a veggie cap. It doesn't taste bad at all. It tastes like sweet mulch. No, it sounds weird. It's fine. You don't have to take it internally. You just know you can. Okay, it's safe. It's amazing because it affects our endocannabinoid system, our CB2 receptors that were kind of discovered in the 1980s. And you might have heard of cannabis and CBD oil as being helpful but this is our alternative that has no psychoactive ingredients, no THC. It comes from a resin of a tree in Brazil, so there's no aspect of any problem of using it, but it's incredibly effective on our system because it has something called beta-caryophyllene, BCP, and that is what has a direct result on our system and our pain receptor sites and different things. So you want to get Copaiba, and it's free if you're new with us this month, as well as $50 in free oils. Now, I see a lot of people who are our customers, so I want to tell you, if you have a friend by November 30th that wants to get started with doTERRA, doTERRA will give them $50, but whoever gets them started and helps them get enrolled will actually also get $50 in free oils too, just for sharing what you already love. So you don't have to be like earning an income. You can just comment below or message me. I'm like, I'm kind of interested in sharing. What do I need to do? And I'll send you the details of how that works. It's very simple though. And just help them get started with a kit. Or they could just buy, this is another option, $35 to be a wholesale member like Costco. And then they have to buy $100 worth of 100 PV worth of oils. That also would count for the $50 promotion. So anyway, I'm so glad you were here. Thank you very much. It's 30 minutes. I can't believe I did it. I did it. I did it in 30 minutes. I talk a lot, so this is amazing. Any questions? Now the class is over, so now I'm going to take questions from everyone. You can unmute yourself on Zoom, and then I'm going to look over here. Please comment though. I see a lot of people on. Thank you for sharing. Please comment though of things that you like to use any of those oils for. Any questions you have. I'm going to go and unmute you guys on Zoom. You can just tap your screen where the microphone is and untap it and share with me there. And I'm going to check the chat. Doesn't look like anyone has anything. Okay, I'm waiting. Waiting for questions. Anything? Okay, well, I am so glad that you were here. And then, if you have any more questions or anything you'd like me to ask, please comment below. And if you're on Zoom, please go ahead and message me or the person who shared this link with you, and they'll be glad to answer your questions. And that special about the $50 and the Copaiba ends November 30th at 7 p.m., at least for the Copaiba from our team. Okay, and so please text me if you think you have a friend that might be interested, because we have some extra special deals too that might be applying for them. So really, please text me if you think you might want to share with a friend, or you think you might want to get started. So yeah, how do you get started? I didn't actually tell you. I just told you the kits. So if you're one of my guests, contact me, and I'm going to walk you through it. Same with anybody else. If you shared it, contact the person who shared it with you and reach out to them, okay? All right, talk to you later. Bye.